Hello, friends. The other day was one of those blustery March days. Blue sky, bright sun. I'm out walking my dog, Sophie, and I'm thinking about this quote. You've probably heard it too. It's been attributed to many different people, but it goes something like this in one of its forms. Watch your thoughts. They become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. So I'm thinking about this, and I'm thinking about destiny as all of those things that I sometimes assume are just the way things are and the way they will continue to be. And how, if I can trace those assumptions back to the thoughts that initially put this cause and effect chain into action, I can sometimes see how my assumptions are rooted in thoughts that actually could be different. For me, this can be key to changing my own life, my own cycle, my own character, my own destiny. I think it also can be key in our efforts to change the world that we live in and share. It's important to understand how thoughts and words and actions lead to the world as we know it today, especially if we want to change it, so that we might ask what thoughts and words and actions and habits and characters might create a different way of being and a different destiny for tomorrow. So I'm thinking all of these thoughts while I'm walking along with my dog, and we ran into a man flying a kite with a young child. And we were at the edge of a big parkland, and he was flying a kite. And he's pulling on this string, and the child and he are both looking up. So I looked up to see where the kite was. Couldn't find it anywhere. The string disappeared somewhere up a hill through the tops of a group of oak trees. And I looked back down at the man, and he said, "Yeah, it's way up there. Way up there. You have to look past the trees." So I climb up the hill where the oak trees are, and I look even harder, and I'm looking above the oak trees. Still no kite. So Sophie and I continued our walk. We walked through the patch of oak trees, and still no kite. We get to the other side, and we go down the hill, and we walk past the hockey rinks that are now no longer iced. And farther on, we get to the far end of the park where there are a couple of baseball diamonds. And I let the dog off the leash, and she's running, running, running. And I'm looking up at the sky, going, where the heck is this kite? Finally, on the far side of the baseball diamonds, now 5 or 6 blocks away from where the man was pulling on the string with the child at his side, I see the tiniest speck of a kite wavering there in the sky, tugging, tugging, tugging at the string. It was 5 blocks away and really, really high. I thought about the quote again. Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Your actions become your habits, your character, your destiny. And I thought about the thread, sort of like that strong but sometimes invisible string tethering a kite to a hand on the ground. And I thought about how often I look at what some might call my destiny, but I might just call it my assumptions about the way life must be or is. And I failed to see the string that connects that to my thoughts that first set it into action. How hard it can be to trace that thread, especially when it has traveled a long distance like this kite. Sometimes you might not even be able to do it by yourself. You might need someone to tell you, keep going, keep looking. It might be farther down the line than you're thinking. You might need a dog at your side to prompt you to keep walking. You might need to give up for a while and just enjoy your surroundings. You might need to just go farther than you think and then look up again and keep looking until you see the kite in the sky, until you see which thoughts you had that set this chain of cause and effect into action, leading to the destiny you are now living out. For me, that takes practice and patience, a willingness to cover some distance, to keep asking the questions, to keep looking up at the sky and down at the ground and at those all around me until I find the thread that connects the world as I know it to the thoughts that set it in motion, which is where, if I start with those thoughts, I might begin to ask, are those thoughts really true? Are they really given? Are they maybe something that could be changed, that would tug on the strings of this world, this life as I know it, as we know it, and move toward a different destiny, a different kind of world, a whole new set of possibilities. On this March day, I encourage you to follow the string. See where it leads you. Don't give up. Ask questions, especially of the thoughts that lead to our assumptions. Take good care. Be steady, be strong, be patient, be willing to go the distance.